Afternoon, all afternoon. It's the 10th of September. Tomorrow, Arsenal season starts. Let's get straight to it. Afternoon. How are we all doing? It's me, Gumzo, for Armoury TV. Looking a bit happier today. Our season officially kicks off tomorrow. So let's get to it. We got Canners in the building. How you keeping, bruv?
Listen, man, I'm feeling a lot better.
That's feeling good to hear.
Better. So it's a forced absence, but good to be back and seeing your beautiful faces. Love it.
Nice. And Silver Fox, how you keeping down there? All feeling good?
Not bad, mate. Not bad at all.
Good to hear. So as everyone knows, season starts tomorrow. Arsenal v Norwich, 3:00 kickoff at the Emirates. How you all feeling about it? Canners, you can go. Go on. So we've missed you.
The Arsenal made me ill, man. So I'm trying to recover now. So I'm feeling better, feeling more positive. The players, there isn't any injury issues by the sounds of it from the international break, which is a positive. Hopefully, I think everybody's back. I think it may be barring any kind of crazy COVID kind of tests that come out. I think we'll probably have a full squad to pick with where we would like to see our best first 11. So with that, I'm positive. Arteta, what he does, only he can mess it up, man. That's what I'm saying. Pick the 11 that we know that you should pick. Pick the formation that we know you should pick, and let's go. Let's go. As you say, season starts tomorrow, man.
I'm with you on that. Tony, how about you? How you feeling? Or Silver Fox, sorry. It was quick by your first name. How you feeling? Confident about tomorrow?
I'm optimistic and pessimistic at the same time, mate, if I'm completely honest. This is what it's come to, right? But now, listen, in all seriousness, it's at home, in front of our own fans, against a Norwich side who's struggling as well. So everyone back, as Canner says, we should go out there and get something. I don't even care if it's 1-0 at this point.
Yeah.
Just get something.
3 points. 3 points is what it's about. It's already at this point, it's that important for the team, basically. If we win, then I think it's a massive statement of, okay, look, you're right, the season starts now. We'll disregard those 3 games that went prior. Anything can happen in the first game of the season against a team like that, and those 2 teams that we played, one was the European champs, the other was the league champs. It happens, shit happens, but listen, let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah, it's time to get started, isn't it? I'm just going to run through a quick few comments because it's gone off in there straight away. RC Bian, hi squad, hope you're well. We're all good here. RC Bian, hope you're doing well. Let us know who Chelsea have got tomorrow, actually, because I actually don't know who they've got. It's nice to have the Premier League back. Definitely. 100%. International break wasn't that bad this window, actually. I actually quite enjoyed it. I think the fact it was Arsenal was in such a bad state, I actually enjoyed the international.
It was a welcome break, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I normally hate international break, but I actually quite enjoyed that.
It's still flying at half mast, basically. Let's hope then tomorrow I can put it up fully.
Yeah. And again, it's quite interesting. We haven't got any of the Brazilian players that are in question. So let's see what happens there as well, because it could be a lot of those guys are missing players. So, yeah, it could be a good thing we haven't got many international players at the moment, isn't it? So, and obviously Gabriel didn't travel. So, yeah, good news on that. And, yeah, our season starts tomorrow. Also got Gunnar King up in the comments. How you keeping, Gunnar? Hope everything's all right. He's living it up in Sicily at the moment.
Sicily, beautiful place.
It looks nice. He's been sending me pictures and he's making me jealous. So
hey, listen, King, if you're listening, you've got to go to Etna World. It's in the LA Times, right? It was in the top 10 all-time basic, theme parks in the world.
Really?
Etna World. Yeah, it's a water park. It is sick.
All right.
Serious.
Not
That's
bad.
my plug anyway. So yeah.
You must have shares in it or something. So yeah, we're back to the Arsenal. So again, home game for me. It's a chance to really stamp something going forward. Do you know what I mean? I want to see style of play, good attacking intent, 3 points minimum. I think all the fans should be a bit optimistic. We get to see a lot of our new signings tomorrow, hopefully as well. This will be Ben White's first home game. Lokonga hopefully should get a start in it, and we want to see Tomiyasu as well, and obviously Odegaard we've seen before. But it's probably quite a nice game for those guys to all feature in. Not disrespecting Norwich, but actually, do you know what I mean? It's a game you want to see those kind of players flourish. Tony, what do you think of the new guys? Do you think a lot of them will get minutes tomorrow?
I think I don't think we'll see Tomiyasu yet, because I think he's only just got into the I think he was training yesterday.
Yeah.
So I think it might be a bit too soon for him. White, I think we'll see. I think we'll see White and Lokonga. Don't know if they'll rush Party in. Saying that though, Xhaka's obviously suspended, and so we'll see Sambi. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I would like to see Tomiyasu start, but I don't. I think it's too soon.
Yeah. With that then, because you brought up Tomiyasu maybe not playing and Partey not playing, who would you like to see at right back and centre mid? Obviously, Granit Xhaka suspended as well, so right back. Who would you go with right back?
Well, my preferred choice is obviously Ainsley Maitland-Niles.
Yeah,
but we're not going to see that. I think we're going to see. I think we'll see Chambers there, to be honest.
And what would your centre midfield pairing be then, with no Xhaka and no Partey?
It's what's going to be El Neni and Sambi, I think. Oh, hang on, no, isn't El Neni injured?
Is he injured as well?
Yeah, I think he's out actually.
Okay.
Listen,
Charlie Coutinho.
My take on it is that Partey plays 100%. Reason being because Arteta can't lose this game.
No, he can't. No,
he has to win. He doesn't.
Yeah.
If Partey is 80% fit, Partey plays.
Yeah. For me, I think you manage him tomorrow, don't you? You give him 60.
You start him.
Yeah. Even if it means you withdraw him at half time, if we're comfortable, then you bring him off at half time.
100%.
Yeah.
I think the shooting.
His training video shooting's amazing, isn't it? And then he comes up to a match and it's all over the place. What about you, Callers? What do you want to see at right back tomorrow? I think that's the.
I think we will see Tomiyasu. To be fair, I think. Do you know what? I think it's at that point where Arteta is now at. This is make or break for him. I actually think even if we get a draw, the heat will be cranked up to such a degree where more questions will be asked again. So I actually think the back four will be Tierney, Gabriel. Gabriel will come in. White will come in. And Tomiyasu. I actually think he'll put that as a back four. And I also got a sneaky suspicion that he might play Ramsdale.
So I was going to say that next. We'll be going for it. I think there's a few places up for debate.
Yeah, I saw something where apparently Ramsdale's told his mates that he's starting or something.
He said he thinks he's going to start after Leno conceded.
I don't know how true that is, but it's really what I've seen and heard.
Because the thing is, it was. I know City are probably the best team to press you from from when the keeper's got the ball, but it was really shocking how we just couldn't find a way out. Nobody could. Had a clue, or especially the keeper always made the wrong decisions, and I always think that he's going to make the wrong decision, and that's the problem. I think with that we just need something that's going to be that bit comfortable, and actually Norwich do press very well, and I don't think they'll change that at all tomorrow.
Yeah. So just quickly, do you think we go over 4 tomorrow or 3 at the back like we saw against City?
We got to go 4. We need to go at Norwich. We need to go. I don't want this slow starting from the back. We just need to go out and go at them. That's what we need to do.
The thing is, do you know what? I have a suspicion he'll play a free.
It's just going back. If El Nene's injured, it's does he risk playing Lokonga and Maitland-Niles? Do you know what I mean? If you say we rested up Partey because we know what's happened last year, we've played him too soon and he's broken down a few times. Is it then rather than playing two inexperienced players centre mid, do you then play Odegaard centre mid and put an extra defender in? I don't want to see that personally, but with Arteta, who knows? So that would be, I think, the first thing we look at is the shape of the team when that comes out tomorrow. And again, for me, seeing the new boys in there. That three behind the striker. Actually, the last 2 weeks, I think the team's picked itself. But I think there's a lot more players back now. So actually, there is some competition. Silver Fox, who would you go behind the striker? Is in the three in front of the midfield as such. So left wing, right wing, and then number 10, if we're going with four at the back.
I think Saka's ready to go. So the thing is, as good as Saka is on the right, I like it. I prefer him on the left. For me, he just cuts in better coming in from that side. So I would put Saka on the left-hand side, and I'll probably Pepe on the right, and then I think Smith Rowe would playing against Norwich would suit him more than with Odegaard. It's a nice headache to have, isn't it? Let's have it right.
It's a different kind of headache.
Trying to choose the three behind the striker, but I think it's going to be Odegaard. I would put Smith Rowe in, but I think it'll be Odegaard. So Odegaard, Pepe, Saka.
What about you, Cannis? Who would you go for?
Odegaard's looking all right. He's looking decent. I know he only played Gibraltar, and you got that kind of the chances record and stuff. But if you got to ask yourself the question, Gibraltar have played many other European teams, right? And has any other European player come up with those numbers? Do you know what I'm saying? So, regardless of what it is, right, the player has still got to produce those kind of chances.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, I just think that, and watching, I watched all the chances created, and a lot of them should have been put away. A lot of them should have been put away, and he looked different. I know it's only Gibraltar, okay, but he looked levels above. And when you have a player like that who's looking like levels above, no matter what kind of level of football it is, right? It just shows you that the player is actually oozing kind of confidence and he has ability. I think we're going to start seeing the best out of Odegaard if he gets a settled spot within the club position. We'll start seeing the kind of numbers, dare I say it, that Ozil was pushing.
Let's hope.
Do you know
I went on a deep dive the other day with Ozil and I almost cried. He was so good.
He was serious.
You forget because of how it ended. You forget how good he was. He was ridiculous.
The problem that Ozil had was Giroud.
Yeah.
That was the problem. If he had
Albert in his prime, his record would have been crazy.
Wasn't his assist record with Giroud though was top notch though, wasn't it?
It was still good, yeah. But I say if you had someone with Aubameyang's clinicalness. Ozil was in his prime.
Exactly. You see the stuff that he was doing at Real Madrid with the players.
And to be fair to Ozil as well, yeah, it's just goals for fun. And to be fair to Ozil, there's a lot of time when he was playing with Welbeck up front. And again, it's not the clinicalness.
How many chances he put on a plate for those guys? It was ridiculous.
But the best one will always be better.
So if we could get some of that from Odegaard, I'd be happy. To be fair, I said it is quite nice to actually have these problems in that kind of area. Again, we've all went through the times where you're getting Rosicky, Podolski, Nasri's, Wiltshire's, Ramsey's. Guys couldn't get minutes, or Ramsey's having to play right wing to get football. And do you know what I mean? So it's a nice problem to have sometimes. I think we've been too predictable for too long. So I think anyone. What's the sorry?
On Wiltshire.
He could come and train to get his fitness up, but that's about it for me. I think
he's coming back to train, isn't he? I think he's coming back to train.
Arteta's
kind of said he's happy for him to do that.
Yeah, I think Arteta and Edu have worked really hard this year to kind of get rid of a lot of the older style player and bring the average age down. So to bring in someone like Wiltshire and actually sign him.
And he's 29 still.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't he? He seems like he's been around forever.
I thought he was about 33 or something like that, 32.
Oh, I just had a flashback.
And if we were being realistic,
Jack Wilshere against Norwich. Oh,
yeah, that goal. But
What a goal.
I don't think Aubameyang's got that Giroud flick in his locker, to be fair. That's one thing Giroud did have. He had a lovely touch. He had a lovely touch. Well, big time, he had a lovely touch.
Right, we're going to go through some comments again and we get back to the team. So, Ankit said, call him Ankit from now on. He's rebranding. Let's hope he gets rid of the blue of Chelsea as well, the rebound. He might get more views if he's putting a red top on. Love you, Ankit. Amandi's popped up. Let's go, Armoury. Definitely 3 points for Norwich. Let's hope. Some of us will be watching. Yeah. We're not going to say how we're going to be watching it, but some of us will. Candles won't be. I'm not sure if you want to tell people where you're going, but it's up to you. I'll leave you to do that.
It's a kids thing, isn't it? And it's the you got the club that's basically you can see the floodlights and all that. From when you was a kid. Those things around the corner from you. They're taking the kids out for the day.
Definitely, nice. So Monday, salute. No, I'm not even going to read that one out. Let's move on. So Amandi said Gabriel and White been waiting for this pairing. And we all have. And I think a lot of the Arsenal fans went into a frenzy a couple of days ago when the training video came out or the picture, and Gabriel and White both had the black bib on. So they was on the same team.
Do you know what would be really sounds to me that would be so solid, right? Would be Gabriel White, Gabriel on the left, White in the middle, and Tomiyasu on the right hand side.
Yeah, I think that would be a strong three, wouldn't it? The size of them guys together, and we'll probably still concede a header to Todd Cantwell.
Todd Cantwell, oh no.
Even Pookie, he's not the biggest even. He might score a header against us, but. I said it's looking. I'm a lot more positive now. I'm seeing the players come back personally, and I think it just takes one game, isn't it, to kind of get his kick started. Hopefully, Gunner King's here again. We must start Odegaard. Candace is right. I agree with that. Equally for me, I think I'm gonna throw a random one out. I would actually play Smith Rowe in the midfield next to Lukonga's so young, isn't it? That's the only problem. But I think maybe a game where you're looking to go dominate possession. Do we need two holders in there? For me,
but the thing is, though, that's why my formation, plugging in my formation from
we got it here. Let's bring it up while you're talking.
Yeah. So if we have a look, that's why I'd only have one person at the base. Okay, so Sambi can be, or do you know what? Or you could have Sambi in Partey's position. Okay, being the guy from going, sweeping from side to side, etc., and let Partey, because I know that Arteta wants to see Partey be your box to box. That's what he wants. Odegaard can be your Mitsala kind of player. Linking up play with both the wingers, well, inside forward, Smith Rowe and Saka, and Aubameyang. And listen, I think the best teams play with their midfielders like that. You look at Italy, you look at Chelsea, you look at Man City. They play like that, where they've got the two kind of like, you haven't got someone like just sitting off, the front man or whatever. That Odegaard basically will get involved with everything, okay, but he hasn't got as much discipline, okay, maybe as your Partey or Sambi, but basically whoever's in sync with Odegaard has license to go up and down, okay, but one will always sit. One will always sit, and the thing is, I think if you look at Liverpool, Fabinho does that position that Partey does, and he's probably right now, I would say probably one of the best if not the best in the Prem at doing that, along with Kante.
Yeah.
And if you look at Kovacevic, he does that, and then you've got Jorginho and in Sambi's position there, and then you've got Mount doing what Odegaard does.
Yeah, and again, when you said the comparison with Man City, I definitely get the Man City vibe, because you'd almost want Odegaard being a De Bruyne who has less to do defensively. Sambi then will become Gundogan, who does a bit of both.
Yep.
And then Fernandinho or Rodri plays the party style role. So I could definitely hear where you're coming from. Football is evolving, and we might see less number 10 soon, and actually
I
more
think
dynamic.
if we just have the two players in midfield, if we're playing a 4-2-3-1,
I do like that.
I just think we're just too light in the middle. Just having those two, I just think we always get overrun in the middle, and that's what happened against Man City. Xhaka and Sambi, they just got killed. They just got swamped against Chelsea again. They just got swamped, and unless you've got someone like Partey in there who's basically confident enough to kind of hold on to the ball and do something different, even though it's at a risk, you're always going to be in big trouble if you're playing just a two in midfield. And that's the only reason why I just think a 4-2-3-1 doesn't suit us defensively, because we're not great. Going forward, it's okay, but I think this way I would say gives us the best balance of actually defense and going forward.
Definitely, I like that.
That's my chip in for yesterday's gunslingers, by the way.
Yeah, decent. Right, we're gonna run through the last of the comments, and then we're gonna do a combined 11. We're gonna agree. There's 3 of us say it should work, unless we all want someone different in a position. But right, let's go. You got Solos jumped in, said big up guys, bless up Solo. Hope you're well. Gunner King said people say it's Gibraltar. This is in regards to Odegaard. But what other players created 12 big chances? And it's the same thing what Canada's was saying. And to touch on that as well, when you look at Ronaldo's record international, he's now the record goal scorer. No one's going through saying, he scored this many against an Estonia, say, or San Marino. He might have filled his boots against them lot. And actually, no one looks at the end.
People can say the same about Saka against Andorra. And you look at what he done there.
Yeah, you still got to put the ball in the back.
Still got to do it.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter.
Definitely. Gunner King's coming with the Ozil. Real Madrid, Ozil was the biggest chance creator and assist maker, I believe, for 3 consecutive seasons in Europe's top 5 leagues. Yeah, he was a player. And it's sad the way it ended for him at Arsenal, because he was unreal. Vizzy PhD, 13 points out of the next 5. I agree, we need something like that. Let's not get nostalgia Kool-Aid. What should be playing with fitness is somewhere else.
Nostalgia Kool-Aid tastes good though, bro.
It does.
But it's true. It's true.
Yeah, do you know what? If he was playing at a better level before, then I could understand it. But he struggled at Bournemouth. Do you know what I mean? Towards the end,
there's a reason why he struggled.
Yeah, if he's not able to do it in the Championship, then he can't come back to Arsenal, really. And honestly, I would throw you the link, but we're about to come off in like 2 minutes, bruv. So I'm really sorry.
We'll come on at half time tomorrow and do Delia on the old mic.
Let's be having that. You get another 40,000 fine like you did in the parade.
What do you think of that now?
Yeah. So what we're going to do now, we quickly run through the 11. We're going to presume everyone's fit, including El Nene and Partey. Just literally one-word answers, and we're going to come up with our 11. So in goal, are we going Leno or Ramsdale?
Ramsdale.
So Cannon's got Ramsdale. Silver Fox has got Seaman. Silver Fox, what are you saying? Goalkeeper?
Ramsdale for me.
Yeah, I'll go Ramsdale as well, actually. It'd be interesting to see him. Left back, I think that picks itself.
Yeah.
Don't even say.
Yeah, everyone's happy with Tierney. Left centre back, Silver Fox.
Gabriel, if he is fit.
Yep. Canners.
Check.
Gabriel as well. We're going to go with the back 4. We've all kind of agreed we wanted the back 4 today. So his partner at right centre back. This is going to be interesting I might just screen record this one. Go on. Silver Fox.
White.
Wow.
Did it hurt to say it? I saw a little tear come down his eye as he said it.
You want to end this soon. So if I'd said another name, we'd be here for quite a while.
Yeah.
Do you know what the thing is? I just think sometimes it's time for something new. And if it don't work, then let's go back to what we know.
Yeah, I want to see how these two do together.
Yeah.
Definitely. Canners, you in agreement?
Yeah. White, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm white as well. And right back, we got 3 to pick from.
I don't even.
I'll go Tomiyasu.
Yeah. Silver Fox. I'm guessing.
I don't even think he's a right back, but he's better than what we got, right? So yeah, Tomiyasu.
Right. So with the back 5 is agreed. We're going to midfield. This way it might get a little bit more interesting. Obviously, we have no Xhaka, so we won't include him in this because we know he's definitely out. So your midfield,
You go
2/3. Okay, let's go with Canners. We go 1 with 2 in front. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
So, who you putting at the base?
Do you know what? Actually, then in that now for this game, because how important it is, I would actually have Partey at the base.
Yeah, Tony. So sorry, I'm going to keep reading that. Going Partey as well. I'll go with Partey in the base.
Now listen, I Partey, yeah, Partey.
Yeah. So we'll go Partey in the base. The 2 in front. Give me both names.
Okay, I would go Sambi and Odegaard.
Silver Fox.
Jim, we're just naming Canners' team here, aren't we? We should just say
Why don't we change it?
Because it is Sambi and Odegaard.
You could have Sambi on ESR as
Now we'll let ESR. I don't know. You had him on the left, didn't you?
I had him on the left. I dropped Pepe, but I actually I was a big Sambi
and Odegaard.
I'm happy to go with that, but ESR has to be in this team somewhere. I was gonna play him in that. I know it didn't work when we done it against Villarreal, but I would play him in that role if we needed to. I think he's been our best player so far this season, hasn't he? Really and honestly, so he's got to start somewhere. But we're hoping he gets in somewhere else.
Villarreal, he played as a false 9.
I don't even know. No, remember the other game where they played him and Odegaard in front of Partey, and it just didn't work. So we're going to the left wing. Who we going left wing? Silver Fox, you could go first.
I said Saka originally, but I agree with you. Smith Rowe needs to start for me.
Yeah.
So I will put Emil Smith Rowe left side. It's Canners' team.
It is Canners' team, to be fair.
Oh my God. I'll leave it out. I'll go ESR on the left.
All right.
The only thing is, obviously, I'm just kind of conflicted with Pepe. Because I actually be harsh for him not to start. That's the thing. But
cool. Yeah. So we've got ESR left. It's the right one's the conversation, and we go in Saka or Pepe.
The thing is, right, when Odegaard plays, you want Pepe to play.
Yeah.
But everyone wants Saka to play.
Yeah.
Do we? This is a gamble. But do we put Saka on the right, Pepe up top?
That's for another stream, mate. I'll be honest with you.
That is true. Do you know what? But that's interesting. Do you know what? That is so interesting, right? Because couldn't Pepe play up top?
Yeah, he has done.
You know, and I think he'd be quite decent at it as well. You know, taking the ball deep, sometimes running at players and stuff, causing havoc, drawing 2 players to him, because he always does. As soon as he gets the ball, 2 players go with him straight away, because they know one to obviously kind of like cut the channel, and the other one basically to stop him cutting back onto his left peg. Yeah, man.
We need a decision. Right wing, where are we going? Saka or Pepe? What are we saying?
No, okay, all right. Saka it is then, because he didn't play the last England match, so he's had long enough.
Cool.
So
Canners, you happy with that?
It's a toughie, but I am. Yeah.
Canners' team.
Yeah. To be fair, everyone knows what I feel about Saka. I think he's brilliant, but actually in this one I would start Pepe. Just don't know. I
wouldn't argue with either. That's the thing. I wouldn't argue.
Yeah, I think ESR's definitely played himself into the starting 11.
He has to play.
He's the nail on.
The only thing I'd say about Saka, I think, hopefully, because he's had such a positive, and I think the international break, it's been good for him, because actually playing, when he has been playing, I don't think he's been at it. I really don't. So this is probably the reason why I would play Saka, is because he's had such a positive international break. And I think, you know, everything, the vibes are back with him now, and I think he would be positive again.
Yeah, decent. And to be fair, this isn't an easy one. I think
it's not
to see. I'm gonna go first just because I keep getting overvoted. I'm going Lacazette. I'll go Lacazette up front. I've stuck by him all season last year. I think he was our better striker. For me, I've seen the younger players definitely play better with him in the team. So for me, he starts tomorrow. Cannons, who are you going with, Abba or Laka?
I hear what you're saying, and the only thing I'd have about Laka is that he drops too deep. He gravitates towards our midfield, and for me, I want us to stretch, the opposition as much as possible. To create as much space as we can for our players to drive into, etc. And there's no one better than Aubameyang at the moment. I don't think in terms of his movement. Maybe Cavani comes close or whatever, but Aubameyang, man, his movement is second to none. And I'm sure with ESR on the team, Saka on the team, and Odegaard in the team, one of them must find him, with a particular run. That's my only thing, is that Lacazette comes to you.
Yeah, he tries to link,
Yeah. Whereas I'd like, to be going that way.
Okay, enough. Where it goes, the deciding vote, it goes to you, Tony.
Yeah, Mr. Tony, you have it. You have the power.
You have the power.
I mean, I could say good night, but
you can say Eddie Nketiah. You can say Nketiah or Balogun as well.
I'm with Canes on this one. Aubameyang. I would play Lacazette only if Pepe and Martinelli were playing.
Okay, it's a bit more pace.
I hear what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying. I think. I mean, I'd only echo what Canes said about Aubameyang, and it just, with the players that we've said behind him, it just makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Not bad. So that's our 11 guys. We've got Ramsdale in goal, back four of Tierney, White, Gabriel, Tomiyasu. We're playing one holder with 2 8s, moving around, a lot more fluid.
One's a box.
And that's another reason why we play Aubameyang, because we've got that in the midfield as well.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So we've got
one's a kind of Ahmed Salah. The guys that play FM21 know what Ahmed Salah is.
Yeah, so we've got, as I said, the players in there are Partey, Lokonga, and Odegaard. We've decided Smith Rowe and Saka, I believe, got the vote on the right.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And Aubameyang up front. So, and to be fair, you look at that bench, there's some players on there to come off, isn't it? Yeah. There's some big hitters in there. We'd have Pepe, Martinelli, Balogun, Maitland-Niles will be on there, El Nene. Like, it's even the back line's not a big bench.
Holding as well.
Yeah, Tavares.
We've got things covered. And that's what you could want, really. But
definitely. Go on, Tony. Was you going to say sorry?
Yeah, on the bench, obviously, I don't know if you saw put a tweet out about Charlie Bettina saying let's not put pressure in him, like getting him into the first team. But with El Neni out, Xhaka suspended, Bettina could have a shot at the bench. And
I don't
say if things are going well, you could bring him on. Say if we're 2-0 up, 15 minutes to go. You can bring him on, see what he can do.
Arsenal being Arsenal, 15 minutes to go and being 2-0 up is still not enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big hit.
Right, we're going to get to the last comment because we need more Arsenal fans. So Gunner King said his missus' nephew says hello. So how you doing, Gunner King's nephew?
Yes, Mr. Nephew.
How you doing? He's 2 years old and Gunner's working on becoming an Arsenal fan.
All you do is just buy him an Arsenal top. That's it.
That's what you got to do.
Arsenal,
bring him to a match. Bring him to a match as well. Once he sees the stadium, that's it. He's there for life. And he can still support Frankfurt. He can have 2 teams. That's not a problem. We don't mind that. So guys, thank you very much. There'll be a reaction tomorrow, hopefully after the game.
No predictions.
Oh, predictions. Oh my goodness, forgot about that. Cool. Predictions. I'm going 3-0. I'm going out there bold. Canners.
Going out there with a chest. Oh, what me? Do you know what? It might be a nervy 2-1,
He's not confident. Silver Fox, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm with Canners. I want to be confident. I do. I can just see it like a 1-0 or something like that. If we don't concede, that's great. 1-0. We have to win because if he doesn't get 3 points, serious questions need to be answered.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Cool. So that's that then. Again, Arsenal, please don't let us down. Please don't let us down. I can't take anymore.
I need this flag flying again, man. It's dying.
Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. The comments have been lively. It's been an amazing show. Hopefully, Arsenal can kickstart their season tomorrow. Make sure we're liking, subscribing, sharing. If you're watching the streams, make sure you comment, because on this channel we love to bring the people watching into the shows, and the content's been amazing, and some of the questions answered, and the comments are brilliant. So yeah, we're out for today. Hopefully tomorrow there'll be some big face from the Arsenal side. And if we do win, you guys from the Paxton Road and the agenda, you make sure you come and watch us when we win as well. Don't just come when we get beat. Like,
exactly.
I mean, share the love, the positives.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we'll see you all tomorrow, and we're out of here.